Hello, Dr. Harry Singh from the Botox Training Club. Welcome to another tip. Today I want to talk about regulation regarding use of Botox, which is a prescription-only medicine. So next few tips we'll talk about regulation. There's three bodies you need to be aware of. The ASA, Advertising Standards Authority, CAP, Committee of Advertising Procedures, and MHRA, Medicines and Healthcare Regulatory Authority. So next 2-3 tips I'm going to be talking about ASA and CAP. What I want to do today in this tip is concentrate on MHRA. They are concerned in terms of, obviously, when you're using Botox, which is a prescription-only medicine, how you order it, how you store it, and how you dispose of it. So let's talk about the ordering. So there's two ways you can order a prescription-only medicine. One is you can write a private script. The advantage of writing a private script is that you don't pay VAT. But the problem is you have to put a patient's name on that private script, and you can only use that Botox or material or medicine on that particular patient. So what you would need to do is assess the patient, write a private script, send the patient away, get the medicine in, get the patient back and treat them, and any medicines on that script can only be used on that patient. So that's one way, but the advantage is you don't pay VAT. The other part is ordering via signed order. So certain professionals like doctors and dentists can keep stock, medicines as stock. So what we were looking at is order via signed order. The advantage of ordering via signed order is that you can order multiple medicines, so maybe 10-20 vials of Botox, and you can use that on anyone you want because you don't put a named patient on that signed order. The only disadvantage is you do need to pay VAT. So there's pros and cons with each one, but you need to be wary the legal requirements in terms of the private script. You can only use that medicine on that named patient. So that's ordering. Second part MHRA are concerned about is storage. Botox and Azalor need to be kept in the fridge between 2 and 6 degrees. So you need to keep a temperature log. So it's normally a daily log that you check in the morning to say, yeah, the fridge, whether it's got an inbuilt thermometer or a thermometer you just buy, put it inside the fridge to make sure you're keeping the Botox and Azalor at the correct temperature, 2 to 6 degrees. And there's a grid system I use. If you want a copy of it, just message me. Date, temperature 2 to 6 degrees. Was it within that range? Yes. Tick it, sign it, or initial it. If it wasn't, then you need to work out why it wasn't and rectify it as soon as possible. So that's the stories, and then we are talking about dispensing. Because Botox, botulinum toxin is a medicine, you need to keep a drugs register, a bit like antibiotics. So every time you order, say 10 vials, you need to have a drugs register, date ordered, date received, order number, batch number, and every time you use those 10 vials, you need to write down where it was used, on who, how many units were used. So MHRA know that you ordered this quantity of drugs, it was used on these type of patients, and there's no misuse of those drugs. So, as I said, MHRA are concerned with how you order medicines, how you store medicines, and how you dispense of medicines. Thank you for listening to this tip. Next time, as I said, we'll be talking about regulation to do with ASA and CAP. If you do want my templates on the drugs register and the fridge temperature log, please just message me and I'll kindly send them. Thank you for listening, and I'll speak soon.